first opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Central leading Detroit Tigers. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. KALINE will stride in now. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And that's in there, base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Victim last time. KALINE will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point and deals.
There it is.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue right after this. Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. KALINE is in the glow, and the rest of the baseball world is buzzing about him as well. He's one of the best up-and-coming talents in the big leagues, and he's playing very well right now.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about him for a long time to come, Matt. He's still very young, and, you know, his performance lately has been far better than anyone would have expected out of him. Going into this season, many people kind of saw him as a rising superstar, but based on the numbers he's putting up, he's kind of already there. I'm sure eventually he'll run into some rough patches at some point in his development, but right now, he's playing like an all-star.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Central leading Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. And KALINE will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2. KALINE will get another crack, 1 for 3 the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
Hold it here.
And the runner will score from first.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as any.
Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. And before we get much further, here's ball games. KALINE will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
KALINE. Come on, guys. Hey, plays at 1 now.
First pitch coming.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
Hit me.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. KALINE will step in. He doubled and later scored. And as the pitch. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out. Sails all game long.
KALINE will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning.
Stay ahead. Here we go, boys.
First pitch coming. Now a ground ball here to the right side, and it's going to get past Cano and into right field, a base hit.
Eat it.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to...
First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. KALINE will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Relay.
And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. KALINE will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
KALINE. Plays up first now. Get ahead of him right here.
First pitch coming.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Oh, on the backhand, he knocks it down. But he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing.
KALINE will stand in. He flew out.
Your pitch, he's coming to you.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle.
Make the turn.
And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. And with final warm-up 9 ball games. Al
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here?
lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning.
No runner, no runner.
And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Al KALINE will come forward now. He has flied
All right, one time.
lined into left field, a base hit.
Pick up the ball.
Asco is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Al KALINE.
Get the easy one now.
Go Indian. Hey, come on, guys, let's go. Gotta hold them.
Here's the first offering.
Okay, let's go.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Stand up.
But the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Central leading Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Al KALINE will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. Begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
And the month of June is really where you begin to weed out the contenders from the pretenders. And with summer right around the corner, these guys are really starting to play some of their best baseball of the year.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Walk his first time. Al KALINE will stand in now. Now here it comes.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Friday night baseball from the Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Al KALINE will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days, as you see his numbers from the... And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Al KALINE.
It's no secret you've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Hang on, right here.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner, but before we turn that corner, here is our Topps Player Spotlight. KALINE is our subject as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City. KALINE will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's ready, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a last 5 ball games. KALINE 1-1 home. Hard hit towards center. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack. KALINE will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in.
Don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Come on, dig, go on.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
KALINE will dig in. A home run on the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
For all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody convert.
KALINE will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already lined into left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here everybody that took the field in this one.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.